everyone, this is Saugandhika and today I am back with my key learnings from one of the best-selling book. It is Who Will Cry When You Die, written by Mr. Robin Sharma. Robin Sharma is one of the topmost leadership experts and he has sold around 15 plus million copies around the world. And now let's join and create our own way to become leaders from his writings. Before knowing about the key learnings, let us question ourselves like, who will cry when you die? Just think of yourself once whether you are doing anything so that when you die, others will cry. What are you doing right now to create an impact on the society? What are you doing right now in order to change the society? What are you doing right now to touch many lives? And what are you doing right now so that others will cry when you die? And a beautiful quote from the book: when you are born, you cry and the world rejoices. Live your life in such a way that when you die, others will cry and you rejoice. And the first key learning is develop your talents. Like many of us have talents inside us, many of us have that ability to attain anything in life. But most of us will concentrate on the weaknesses we have rather than focusing on the strengths. And long time ago there is a story like humankind is considered as god, okay, long time ago. And but later, by seeing the humans abusing and using their misusing their powers, and god decided to hide that potential. But now the question is, where to hide that potential? And one of the advisors said, like, we can dig inside the earth, we can place it deep inside the earth. But god said, no, no, eventually some or the other will dig deep inside and they will get it. And one more advisor said that we can keep at the bottom of the ocean. And but god said, no, no, eventually some or the other will dive deep into the ocean and they will get it. And one more advisor said, like, we can keep it on the top of the mountain. And god said, no, some or the other will scale up and they will reach the top of the mountain and they will get it. And after reflecting all these for some time, god came to decided one thing, like, let's place this potential inside each and every human, like each and every woman, man or child, whoever it may be, and so that they will not search anywhere. So we need to understand that already we have that potential inside, already we have that infinite potential. What we need to do is, we need to figure out, all of us have that special unique talents that we need to figure out, and that we need to work. There are many great people, and these great people are these great people have developed their abilities and they identified their special and unique talents, and they have developed their special way in those talents by focusing on those core abilities, and that is the reason they became great. And the second learning is, stop thinking tiny. Yes, like when you think of small things, you will achieve those small things and you will feel relaxed. But when you start thinking big, when you start challenging yourself and trying to update yourself, that time when you perform those tasks or any challenge or any work you do, you will get confidence that yes, I can face this also and let me try even more. Like this, you will push yourself when you start challenging, and when you start thinking big, you will put massive efforts and you will be achieving all those things. And the third key learning from this book is collect quotes, inspirational quotes. Whenever you start reading the quotes in like wherever it's possible, whether it's from the book, whether it's from the google, whatever it may be, you start noting down like few quotes. And I have my quotes written like this. You can keep a small book and you can write like this. I have been following it from few months. Like, let me read it for you, some of the quotes. It's not a matter of making choices, it's a matter of choosing strongly. What does this mean? It means that you can make choices, you will make choices in some other situation, but you have to choose it so strongly that you have to want it so badly. You have to choose it so strongly and you have to commit to it. And let me read out one more thing for you. It will take time to strengthen ourselves, and in this time there will be mistakes and there will be errors and there will be times we fall, we get depressed, but never get discouraged. See, all these are as the opportunities to learn and grow. What does this mean over here? Like, whenever we are doing something great, whenever we are trying to push ourselves out of our comfort zone, there will be chances more to fall because we are not used to it. But we have to learn from them, we have to take all those as blessings, and we have to grow from those things. Whenever we fail, or whenever we fall, or whenever we get discouraged, we have to learn from all these things. And one more key learning is help selflessly. Yes, that is one of the best thing which we can do, by which we have to make our existence matters. Like, many of them will be so busy in their work, but let's take out some time to help others. Like, just a small helps, like just calling your friend and telling them, and knowing how they are. And there are so many small things which you can do. You can speak to your friends, you can plant a tree, or there are so many other things which, if you want to do, you can do so many things. Let me tell you a small story about our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi ji. Like, he was going in a car, and one of his shoes has slipped, and has fallen into the track. At that point of time, what he immediately did is, he has thrown one more shoe also into the place where that shoe has fallen, as he could not as he is not in a situation to get that shoe which has fallen. He have thrown that another remaining shoe into that shoe. What we need to understand from here, he acted immediately, anyhow he's not going to get that shoe. Rather than feeling for it, he has just thrown out that shoe, so that it will be helpful for some person, some poor person. If he or she sees, that will be helpful for them. Like that, we have to be help others selflessly. While someone is crossing a road, you can help them to cross the road. Like that, you can contribute. Or if some elderly person or some senior citizen is standing in a bus, you can offer them a seat. Like this, you can do small contributions, and you will feel greatly satisfied. And in the art of giving, develop the art of giving, so that not that satisfaction nothing can buy. And finally, you have to live life in such a way that you have to feel so happy on your deathbed. When you are on your deathbed, when you reconnect all the things which you have done past, you have to be so happy that, if I am given one more life, I cannot live like this. Like that, you have to live each and every moment of your life. Make use of it. Make your existence matter, and leave a legacy. Let others think that, yes, I have to live like her, like I have to live like him. Like that, others have to think and get inspired for you. Be a source of inspiration. Like, affirm yourself by saying, I am a source of inspiration to others. As brightly as possible before you pass away. Give light to others, create a legacy, and let the younger generation learn from you, and they take inspiration from you. So hope all these learnings are helpful for you, and just analyze all these, what are the learnings I have mentioned, and try to implement it in your life, and that will be greatly helpful for you. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked it.